Welcome back. Time for another recipe that's going to make your mouth water and it's going to help you with your MMT diet. Today's recipe is key lime pie, or a variation thereof. The key lime pie, the key lime portion is going to be avocado based, and it's going to be on a coconut crust using coconut flour and shredded coconut. So the ingredients today are coconut flour, unsweetened coconut flakes, stevia powder, baking powder, and butter. What we're focusing on right now is the crust. So to start with, we're going to take the coconut powder or coconut flakes. We're going to put them into a food processor, or in this case a Ninja, and we're going to basically grind them up, pulverize them. Into fine pieces. So there's your unsweetened coconut. I'm going to put in the coconut flour, and we're going to put in the butter. And this is, as always, butter from grass-fed beef. And we'll have the recipe for you, so don't worry about the fact that I'm not telling you how much of each to put in right now. So we're just going to kind of get this mixed around a little bit. And we'll add in the stevia and the baking powder. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put that base into a small buttered baking dish. And I say buttered rather than greased because we don't want to be using grease. Crisco is trans fats, so we don't want to be using that. So we're just going to use butter to put around the pan, and then we're just going to spread this around, and you'll notice it's not a thick crust. It's just a thin crust to kind of give a little bit of crunch or a little texture at the bottom of the key lime. This same crust is what we use when we're making our raspberry or blueberry cream cheese bars, which is another recipe that we have available for you guys because of that. Alright, so now we're going to take this and we're going to put it into a 350-degree oven and bake it until it's done. It'll be probably about 10 to 12 minutes until it's baked, and then we'll come back and show you how to make the lime filling to put on top of it. Now it's on to the key lime filling. And for the filling, what we're going to be using as a base are a couple of avocados, the juice from a couple of limes. We're going to have some coconut nectar to sweeten it just a little bit to get rid of most of the tartness of the limes. We'll put in some coconut oil to firm it up so that it sets up well for the bars. And then we'll add a few drops of stevia, liquid stevia, towards the end, just to adjust to the tartness that we specifically want. So for starters, and you can see the crust is baked and ready to go. So for starters, we're going to cut the avocados in half. For the limes, we'll just cut them in half. Hopefully. There we go. There's a handy dandy juicer. Now what I will say at this point is that if you're going to make just a lime mousse, if you want to make just lime mousse to serve in a bowl or in small dishes, you don't have to add as much, or maybe not even any, of the coconut oil. The coconut oil is really there to help it set up once it is refrigerated. You could add a little bit if you wanted to, but primarily it's there to help it set up for the bars. Now we're going to blend it. We're going to put in the coconut nectar. That would have been extremely tart. One go. Now we can do the tartness test. And I'm going to let Vicky do the tartness test.
I think that's about right.
And now we're going to pour it on top of the bars. So now for effect, just for a little bit of presentation effect, and this is totally optional, we'll sprinkle a little bit of
Just a tiny
unsweetened coconut flakes on it.
Or you could even crumble crushed pecans.
And Vicky decides she wants a little bit of chopped pecans on the top, just for some variety, on half of them.
It's like we put mushrooms on half of our pizza.
Or cauliflower crust pizza. to be clear.
Less people misunderstand.
All right, so we're going to put this into the fridge until it firms up, and then later we'll dish it up and show you what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and cut it.
Half for me, half for you.
Yes, that's right. And we'll cut it again.
How long is it? We put it in the freezer because I'm in a hurry. It's been in
That's
there,
right.
what, half an hour maybe?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
I think it still could be a little more firm.
Could be a little firmer, but it's holding up all right.
Mm-hmm. That's mine with the nuts.
That's yours with the nuts. So, it's pretty firm. Have a taste.
Well, it's good. The nuts make it.
Hope you enjoy these, guys. It's another opportunity for you to get more fat in your diet, to have another option for your MMT diet. And we hope you enjoy these, try them, and let us know at the Facebook group what you think.